is Chit Chat.
My Chit Chat guest tonight is a young comedian with 4 national tours and well over 500,000 social media followers to his name. His debut comedy special was called The Whitest Boy That Ever Lived. And his new tour, Cheers to That, is currently appearing at every nook and cranny around this country. So there's no excuse to not go see him live. Please put your hands together for Lukekidgell!
Yes!
Luke,
Thanks
hello,
for having me.
please grab a seat. Luke,
My adoring fans.
how have we managed to squeeze you in tonight?
I'm not as busy as you think I am.
I just had a look. You just released a stack of dates today on your socials.
Yes.
And I haven't seen like a date list like that, except when you see like UK comedians talking about their UK dates. You are performing everywhere.
Yeah. Australia's big.
It is.
People don't think about that.
But you're big. I don't know of any comedian that could also be selling out night after night. You're just like absolutely everywhere, smashing gigs and having so much fun.
It's going well. I don't know, man. TV show. This is great. Really, you have like an army of minions just like working away at your... Oh, this is great. I'm so jealous. I used to have guys that make TikToks for me, but this is unreal. This is so good.
Now, your new tour, Cheers to That, is so much fun. I had the opportunity to catch your show in Brisbane at the start of the year, and I noticed that your persona on stage is very natural and relaxed, and sort of it doesn't feel like a performance. It feels like the audience, even though there's a couple of hundreds in the room, it feels like we're chatting to a mate.
Yes.
Is that purposely from your podcast days, or it's just a flow on?
I just don't think I'm very good at doing stand-up. I don't know. I don't think about it too much. I just go up there and have fun. And I obviously have jokes, but if I don't tell the jokes, then that doesn't bother me. I'm just happy to go up there and see what happens and
have a bit of fun.
Go in and out of the material. Yeah, it's just fun. That room that you saw me at's a great room. Good chat.
It was great. Until I got COVID the day after. It was. I don't think it was from your event. It was
Super Spreader Luke.
Yeah. Let's go. You do. You have this great thing on your TikToks and all that. You talk about different reactions and that from the audience. You had a show recently where someone vomited on your stage.
Yeah, just on like in the front row, and then just watched as the venue cleaned it up. I was just like watching her, like, are you gonna offer to help? And she was just sitting there, and then she kept drinking.
Oh my god!
Yeah, and I was like, dude, ease up, Turbo. It was wild, but yeah, that did happen. Port Macquarie, it's a loose place. Yeah, not a great ad for Port Macquarie, but loose crowd.
Appearing there soon. Be sure to go check him out and throw up all over him. No?
Yeah, come spewing my shoes again. That's great.
You do seem to have this natural ability, though, that no matter what the audience throws at you and what's coming your way, you've got like an answer or a way out of everything. Where did that come from?
I don't think I do. I think sometimes I get bewildered, and people just laugh at that. Someone just vomits, and I'm like, oh no. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think about it.
So there's not sort of because you've got like 500,000 followers, so you're not behind the scenes doing all this calculation and stuff. You're just generally getting up there, being yourself, and people are just drawn to it.
Yeah. How arrogant's that? It's all me.
I mean, that's not. I wish it was all that.
I wish I had a better answer for you.
I'm working my arse off. We've got a team of army, as you're talking about, and we've got mum and dad watching. So that's great.
Yeah, my mum and dad will be watching too. Dad and Clint, shout out.
Do you love it when the audience gets involved and throws it at you, or you prefer a bit more of a quiet audience?
Oh no, I love it. It's so good. I mean, it goes in waves. Like I did Warrnambool a few nights ago, and that was just grunting at me. I was like, if you're gonna heckle, do words.
Do a proper one.
Yeah. Like I'd prefer you suck over. Yeah, it was.
That's how they speak in Warrnambool, though. I think that's like a mating call.
Man, the further you go out from the city, the less syllables they use.
It's true.
Literally.
You seem to you've got a lot of fun on when you're dealing with your audiences, and you seem to have as much fun as them with the jokes and things. So I wanted to try something with you tonight. We're going to try and see who can not laugh. So we've got some jokes here that I haven't seen, you haven't seen. Okay. We're going to take turns in reading them out and trying to make the other person laugh.
Yep.
Whoever doesn't laugh wins.
Great.
We haven't done this before. It may or may not work. We'll see how we go. Yeah. Would you like to start, Luke?
Absolutely.
All right, take the top one there. Let's see how we go.
It's pretty good.
Did we
Oh, I've already lost, damn it.
I mean, that was a pretty
I forgot
short
the point of the
segment.
game.
I mean, come on.
I just read the joke and I was like, classic.
Okay. It's okay. Starts now.
Why do cows have hooves?
I don't know.
Because they lack toes. I don't blame you.
My husband just found out I replaced our bed with a trampoline. He hit the roof. Not bad.
Generous studio
You know what?
audience.
We're going to take a commercial break and practice our joke. When we return, we'll be chatting some more with Luke. Back soon with more Live from Kilda. Welcome back. I'm joined by podcast and comedy superstar. It's Lukekidgell. Luke, how do you go being probably the most famous comedian in Australia?
That is undeniably inaccurate.
Tell me another comedian in Australia that's got 500,000 followers. Yeah, exactly right.
Dave Hughes' fans don't have Instagram.
Well, that's true. Or
Yeah.
teeth. But we were having a bit of fun, and we're finding out why you are the comedy superstar you are, because we've got a couple more jokes here. Let's give another one a go,
Yeah.
and let's give you another chance to cack me up.
Okay. I own the world's worst thesaurus. Not only is it awful, it is awful. It's not my joke. I don't know why I'm celebrating, but
that is awful. I think we'll have to go that Luke's the best with the jokes there. I was checking out your website, and you've got this whole segment of your website called Me Holding Muffins.
finally this is getting the attention that it deserves. Thank God.
I don't know whether it's a comedy genius or you don't get out much.
It's definitely the latter.
What is this all about?
One time I went to the Grampians in 2014 and had a bake-off with my friend, and we took some snaps, and I still own that jumper, which is disturbing, actually, that it's held up. And I never went to USC. My cousin just went there. I think it's University of South Carolina or Southern California. I have no idea. But yeah, it was just a throwback to me cooking some cheeky muffs. People think there's more to it.
Yeah, I thought surely there was going to be something more to it.
It's titled Me Holding Muffins.
It says what it is on the tin. It's great.
And it's funny, every new website I design, like whoever I get to design it, they always complain, like, it's gone through 3 adaptations of my website where I've forced the person who's designed it, I'm like, you need to add the tab of me holding muffins. They're like, surely we can lose the muffins. And I'm like, no. It's critical to the website. I'm like, we'll stop selling tickets if that's not on the website. People come for the muffins and then,
Have you got the muffin merch and all that as well?
No, but that's a good idea. Thank you.
I'll take 10% of that.
Yeah, that's
Thanks.
fine. That's fair.
It's something else I was a little confused with. I saw your show in Brisbane, as I was saying, and it was one of the best nights I had out in Brisbane. Incredible show. But a lot of people in the audience were, I think, referring to your podcast or another show and kept asking something about the fog bit. Now, I know I'm probably a little bit older than a lot of your audience. Can you give me a little bit of light? Because I was just foggy as to what it was about.
The fog bit is a routine, like a stand-up comedy bit that I wrote that is arguably, it's infamous for being the greatest bit of stand-up comedy of all time, and I only perform it upon request. My co-host Lewis of my podcast...
Who'd like to see the fog routine?
No. It's actually currently retired.
Are you retired?
It's a retired bit. It's a 7-figure bit. I will only do it for $1 million. That's the rule. And I know people probably think that's ridiculous, but that's cheap. So, no, it's just this in-joke from a podcast that got out of hand. Like, I wrote this bit, and I hated it, and I wanted to stop doing it. And then my friend Lewis on the podcast was like, that's fine, I think it just needs an audience. It just needs a fan base, this bit. So then he goes, at all of Lukekidgell's shows, just yell fog bit, and force him to do the bit, and ruin my life for like 2 years. Like every show I did, it would be like, oh, we do the fog bit. Like one time I did an open mic to like 4 people in Fitzroy, And one guy was just like, man, just do the fog bit, right? And I was like, okay. And then one time I was doing a corporate gig on the Gold Coast to 70-year-old lawyers, like not my...
70-year-old lawyers yelling out, do the fog bit.
They're not my demographic, right? And this old guy just like got out of his chair. I had to do 20 minutes of a corporate. So it's one of those ones where you're just trying to do your time and get out.
Yeah, and get out, collect the money and
see you later. I was 17 minutes in. I was like, let's go. And then one old guy just stands up. He's like, oi, mate. Do the fog bit. And I was like, sir, how do you know what that is? He's like, oh, my granddaughter watches you on the Tok Tick. And I was like, oh, great. How good.
It's brilliant. There's so many great things in the show. I highly recommend you get out there and check it out. That sound means it's time to play This or That. We play this every show with every celebrity guest we have that come in. Your job is to answer as many questions as you can in the time. Each question has 2 answers. You must choose one of the answers. Luke Kidgell, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Your time starts now. Summer or winter?
Summer.
Live gigs or podcast?
Live gigs.
Podcast or radio?
Podcast.
Facebook or Twitter?
Facebook. Oh, neither.
Does pineapple belong on pizza?
No, get it out of there.
You get out of here. That's the correct answer. Ryan Reynolds or Tom Holland?
Oh, don't make me choose between my boys. Oh, Ryan Reynolds.
A cup of tea or a glass of wine?
Glass of wine.
Quiet audience or heckling?
Heckling.
Early mornings or late nights?
Late nights.
Boobs or bum?
Boobs.
Why'd you look at my chest when you said that?
I thought it was yours.
Live from St Kilda with Ben Murphy or The Project?
Live from St Kilda with Ben Murphy.
Yeah, of course. Have you ever pulled out that Don't You Know Who I Am card?
Absolutely not. Because they'll be like, no.
And finally, should people grab tickets to go and see Luke Kidgell? Cheers to that.
Only if you go check out the muffins page first. That's what I'm here to promote. Go watch me holding muffins. Check out my website. And then if you want to buy tickets when they're do what you want.
100% go and see Luke and his muffins. I'm sure there'll be a whole tray there. Nice and delicious. Head to Luke's socials for website links, tour dates to the new show. Cheers to that and more at Luke Kidgell. It's honestly such a great show. One more time for Luke Kidgell!
Thanks for having me, mate.
Thank you so much, mate.
Do I leave now?
Oh, thank you. I'm Ben Murphy from the video you've just seen. If you want to see more great content, subscribe below. Cheers.